Hi guys and girls, it's Team Massive Joe's sponsored athlete Asha Coulthard. I'm here with episode number 4, Keeping Up with Asha, a fitness model's journal, season 2. So this week I'm currently 1 week out from the Amanda Doherty All-Female Classic. So it's pretty much getting crunch time for my prep. I'm on the last legs now. So I just wanted to mention that tickets are on sale at www.dohertysgym.com, so you can purchase your tickets online, or you can also purchase them at the door on the day of the event. So the event is happening on July the 5th and all details are on the website, so jump on there and have a look just to check it all out. Prep so far. So calories haven't dropped this week, which is great. I increased cardio though. So this week I've been doing my 5 morning fasted interval sessions, so that hasn't changed at all. So I'm still doing those for 20 minutes. So that's 5 mornings. And I'm also doing 2 p.m. So they're low steady state cardio sessions. And I'm only doing those for 30 minutes at the moment. So in total, I'm doing 7 cardio sessions per week. So it's not very much. Some mornings it's only 20 minutes a day. Other mornings it's 50 minutes. So it's not a dramatic amount of cardio. I'm still giving myself room to breathe if I plateau at any stage along my prep. And that's something really, really important to do. So don't go out there and throw all your tricks and tips into the first week or into the first 6 weeks, as most of you do 12-week preps. Make sure you leave some room to breathe for the end of your prep. Weight training is still the same, so that's pretty much well on track. Obviously I'm not lifting as heavy as I was in off season, but I'm still feeling quite strong, and training split hasn't changed. Everything's pretty much the same. So this week I had a few questions and answers, so we'll get on to that. I have them all on my phone, so just bear with me as I read them out. First one was from Trusso. So this one was tips for self-control and cravings. So tips for self-control and cravings throughout my prep. I turn to the Optimum Nutrition Amino Energy if I am craving anything. So that usually gets rid of all my sugar cravings. It gives me something sweet to drink, or if you're prepared, then prepare some Acipols, or you can make jelly out of your aminos as well. So have those sort of things in the fridge if you are someone that does have sugar cravings or cravings throughout your prep. So that's something I really turn to, and it's a really good pick-me-up as well. So if you're feeling a little bit low of energy, then that's a really good supplement. Another way that I get through my cravings is having a huge supportive network. So having someone that I can turn to if I'm having a bad day, or even if it's a bad hour or a bad minute, just having that person that you can turn to just to say, hey, I need your help, I'm not doing very good, I need some support. Having that person is really, really important. So I really encourage you guys to find that person and just explain to them your situation and have someone to talk to. It's really important. And obviously if there's girls out there that have their coaches, then obviously your coach is the person that you would turn to. Another good tip that I can recommend is if it's something you're craving all the time, or if this is a constant battle that you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis, then maybe your body's lacking something. So lacking something that you're not sure of. So what I recommend is getting checked regularly. So I get checked by a naturopath, and he checks all my levels, so all my iron, magnesium, everything. He checks everything. So he supplements the things that I need more of, just to help me get through my preps and to make sure everything's on top. Another question I had was from Quinn. So this one was, do all supplements you take on and off season damage your body in any way? So this is a really great question, and thanks for putting this one out there. So supplements in Australia are well regulated to ensure that they are safe. So we are in Australia and things are very much on top of that. I also make sure that my body's functioning correctly by seeing my naturopath. So just to ensure that everything's well on track, that's something I also do. And you've got to remember that the supplements that are in Australia are for health and fitness. So they're health and fitness supplements. So they're going to improve your health and fitness, not put it at risk. So yeah, that's a really, really good statement and question. Thanks for bringing that to us. My next question was from Caitlin. So tips for dealing with DOMS. So DOMS is delayed onset muscle soreness, which we all get if we're working hard, and if you're not getting it, then you're not working hard enough. So my tips for DOMS are, so stretching is a really good one, and light cardio, so light low steady state cardio. Sauna and ice baths are something that I incorporate. Making sure your levels are all up to scratch, so your magnesium, potassium and things like that really help. So bananas are really good. Post-workout carbs, so make sure after you work out you have your post-workout carbs. That's really important as well. Foam rolling and yoga and Pilates are a really great idea as well, and obviously making sure your water intake is increased. So that's, yeah, how I get through my DOMS, and like I said, no pain, no gain. So make sure you're out there working hard and you do all these things. So that's all my questions for this week. Thanks for putting all these questions out there for everyone to, yes, it's really great. If you do have any questions, then make sure you hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So this week my workout video is on my back. So my back is part of my body that I feel like I have most improved. It's something that most people notice straight away, especially in all my my stage pictures. So I'm really, really impressed with my back progress, and I'm really excited to bring you my back workout. So here we are with my back workout. So I started off by doing rack pulls. So rack pulls hits the middle back. So the idea of this one is to place the barbell on the rack. So the bar is about 2 to 3 inches below your knees when you're standing. As you can see, I have it all set up there. So stand in front of the bar and bend over at the hips while keeping a natural curve in your back and keeping your shoulders upright and also your head. So your knees are slightly bent and obviously your butt sticks out. So just grab onto the bar with a slightly wider grip, then shoulder grip, and then obviously rep out your reps. Make sure your core's nice and stable, your shoulders are back, and begin exercise by standing and thrusting at your hips. That's really important to thrust those hips out, hips forward as you press the barbell up. And then obviously just repeat. So this is a really great exercise to start off with. You can lift quite heavy with this exercise as well. So moving on to my next exercise. So this one hits the lat. So this is the lat pull down. So you start off by having your hands wider than shoulder width apart. I did 10 to 12 reps here, and Bianca obviously helped me finish those reps out. So yeah, this one targets the lats. It's a really, really great one. As you can see, I don't have the latch pulled down on my legs, so all the action is coming from my lats. I'm not using anything else to help me move the weight down besides Bianca. So I'm not actually incorporating any other muscle groups besides my lats. The next one is the T-bar row. So this exercise hits the middle back. So what I did is 10 to 12 reps, and I did a drop set on this one as well. So just keeping your knees slightly bent and your butt sides stuck out again, just so you can hit that lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you reach the top, and there you go. You can see Bianca helping me rep out those extra reps. So just slow, steady, controlled reps just to get that squeeze. So the next exercise isn't something that I would normally incorporate into my back workout, but this is a new technique that I have learned. So this one hits the lower back, so you don't have to lift really heavy on this exercise. I'm holding a 10 kilo plate. So it's just really, really slow, controlled reps just to hit that lower back. So the idea of this one is to make sure your torso is nice and straight. You're not having any unnatural curves in your body, and tucking your ankles under securely, your legs under securely, just to make sure you're all locked in. The next one is 1 arm dumbbell rows. So this exercise hits the middle back. So just make sure you're flat on the bench, your back's flat and your butt's stuck out, and you've got one knee and one arm up on the bench. So as you can see, I did a drop set during this exercise. So I started off about 22.5 kilos and then dropped the weight back down to 10. So I pretty much halved the weight. So it's just really slow, controlled reps, making sure you squeeze those shoulder blades up the top just to get that extra tension. The next exercise we move on to is what we call a seated rows. So this one is actually done on a machine. You can actually do it on a cable as well, so depending on what your gym has. This one hits the middle back. So the idea of this is to make sure that it's really controlled. So make sure your back's nice and straight and your shoulders don't fall forward as you're bringing the weight back down, making sure everything's nice and stable. Getting that extra squeeze through your back, so keeping your shoulder blades turned on all the time. With this exercise, I did 10 to 12 reps. And as you can see, I dropped the weight back down and then I just repped out as many as I could. This was my last exercise, so I was feeling quite fatigued, so the weight was quite light. But the best thing I can explain, the best tip I can give you for this exercise is it's really important to keep your torso nice and steady and stationary. That's really important, just so you can get that extra squeeze. So there you have it. There was my back workout. I hope you loved watching my video and got as many tips and tricks along the way, and I hope you put them all into the gym and give it a go. So you all know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all the Massive Joe's YouTube videos and all my upcoming Keeping Up with Asha, a fitness model's journal. Season 2, and make sure you follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and make sure you ask questions because I'm here to help with anything that you need help with. A lot of you will be starting your comp preps in the next 12 weeks, so if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm coming to you from massivejoes.com.